Right now, we're going to do a quick overview of our forecasting solution. So, if you guys have been on the platform for a while, probably something you've encountered is that out-of-box Salesforce forecasting has a lot of limitations or just does not meet the needs of how you guys are allocating revenue across a time period. So, what we've developed here is essentially a custom forecasting module that you can forecast off any object in Salesforce. So, this is not just limited to opportunities. If you wanted to forecast against an account, a contract, whatever, it's all possible. So, right now, we're just on an opportunity. And I'm going to go to the forecast module. And what you're going to see right now is that essentially it's preset. It's saying it's an even distribution of amount. It took a start and end date from the opportunity amount, profit percent, and deemed that this opportunity was going to be forecasted on a monthly schedule, instantly calculated all of that. So behind the scenes, obviously you can report on this, there are dashboards, but what Salesforce out of box cannot do is offer you this a different array of algorithms to calculate your revenue schedules by. So this solution has four different allocation types. One obviously being, hey, I just want to custom input what these amounts are. Another being what we call custom periods. This is the idea that your allocation is split across different duration buckets, with those duration buckets representing a certain percent of the revenue. So right here, let's just say hypothetically, we want to distribute our revenue across 4 periods. What we're able to do is say, hey, period one represents 25% of the revenue. Period two, we're going to call 50%, and this is only going to be 15% of the revenue. Here, we can just say 25, 25, and 25, and 25 just for simplicity. So essentially, what this is going to do is take your schedules based on whatever frequency you've set. It's going to figure out what 25% of those schedules is, and then take 25% of the revenue and distribute it evenly across that bucket. So again, this is gives you a different kind of flexibility to think about how your revenue is forecasted in a simple manner. This has a lot of applications to those in the construction industry where, hey, I have a 2 year long project. I know in the first third of the project, I'm going to get 50%. In the second third, I'm going to get 25%. And then in the final third, another 25%. But again, a lot of flexibility. Next, we have even distribution of amount. Obviously, it's going to take whatever the amount of schedules is and just take the amount and split that evenly. Fixed amount, also pretty straightforward. Whatever the amount is, it's going to apply that to every schedule. Within the schedule configurations, you have a lot of different ways right out of the box to forecast. So you could do it daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarter start, quarter end, biannual, yearly, really however you want to slice and dice this, you're able to right from the get-go. And of course, you can have a custom schedule if it warrants. So real quick, we'll just say, hey, fixed amounts monthly, bam. We'll see our schedules updated. Everything's 35,000 for every forecast schedule. If we wanted to change this to yearly, bam, yearly. So right out of the gate, I hope people are realizing that this really opens up a world of forecasting that doesn't exist in Salesforce natively. There is, of course, the product forecasting where you can use their form of product revenue schedules. But again, depending on how you're using Salesforce, that is just too complex or doesn't really give you the flexibility that you're looking for. Because typically what Salesforce does from their forecasting perspective is, hey, I have an amount on an opportunity, I have a probability, I'm going to calculate the expected value, and bam, that's my forecast. So it really doesn't give you that ability to look at a forecast across time, which is really important if you're trying to have a more accurate projection of what the next 6 months, 12 months is really going to entail for your business. So, yeah, this is our solution. If you have any questions, please reach out and hope you guys enjoyed this demo.